Hello and welcome back to New Cities. I have some bad news, as you can probably tell by the title of this video. Our save game, what I would like to call Best City here, I'll just go ahead and click on it. The file is corrupted. So it'll like kind of load it and then draw it, but it gets to a certain point and then it just stops. I've been trying for the past few days to like see what's wrong with it, but I really honestly don't think there's any way to get it back. Yeah, see right now it just stopped. Yep, and there goes the little blue circle. So, yeah, that's where we're at right now. So I'm actually going to go ahead and start a new city. I just wanted to give this like little PSA before, I cut it right here and get on to a new city. So I just wanted you guys to know that the city is officially dead now, I guess. We can't get it back, which kind of sucks. But, I was kind of looking forward to getting to a new city anyway, so I'm not really too worried about it. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut right here, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, guys, so this is new. This is an updated version of the game. Today, in fact, on March 17th, they updated this. So now you can choose your own very own difficulty, and I played around with it a little bit for a few minutes just to see kind of what it entails. So basically, you pick your difficulty right here. I picked medium. Pick your size, the chunk sizes, and then you also pick, kind of like what you want it to have. So I still really don't know what SC2K means, but it looks like a really weird map. So I'm actually, and you can pick, like, it's not like, oh, this is like a trees biome or a hills biome. You actually have to pick multiple ones. So I want, water and deserts in mine. But I also want it to be super flat. Or do I want it to be super flat? No, let's not have it super flat. We'll just have it water and desert, and then we'll generate. So if you just click desert, it'll create nothing but desert. It won't create any water or anything like that. So you kind of have to pick, like, what you want, if that makes any sense. It looks like a pretty good thing right here. Yeah. Okay. And let's see here. Value right there. Okay, yeah. Right, I like this map. Let's see here. Where can we set up shop here? Let me just go ahead and pause that real quick. I'm thinking kind of like in the middle of this area right here where it's kind of, I think this should be our, kind of our city center between these two rivers right here and kind of build out into the suburbs out here. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, as you guys know, I get avenues, and we'll upgrade these to, wow, I gotta watch my money too. We'll upgrade these to boulevards later on when we get access to those. And I kind of like to follow along the coastline here, just because, like, I think it looks a lot better. So yeah, we'll just follow along the coastline, and then we'll kind of just come around here and build this up, and we'll kind of come down here. We'll make a nice little square in this part. Boom, there we go. There we are. Okay, and then we're going to have some streets. And these guys are going to kind of like intersect right in here. So we're going to have it, I'm thinking maybe like right there. Well, no, we want this to be our city center, don't we? So we'll make this more of a grid-like structure. Oh, God, that looks bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and delete all that. It's all wonky. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and kind of do this. Oops. And we'll make grids for our city center here, and then we'll move out into the suburbs, and we'll create more intricate designs for that. So yeah, so right now we're going to have some, no, it's just feeling like this. Have some housing right there, let's get it going. So yeah, look at all that. Yeah, these guys are happy. They're happy campers. Let's go ahead and delete these squares right there. So wow, it feels weird like starting over, it really does. I'm actually kind of sad, but wow, the game is going by super fast now though. I gotta say, I do miss that. Definitely do miss that. Let's go ahead and create some farms. Let's go ahead and get street views going. And where can we kind of put these farms? I kind of want to put them like up on this mountain. Is there any value up here? Yeah, there is. Ooh, we could make like a nice little plateau farmland up here. Not farmland. Some good old housing. But let's go ahead and let's come out here. We'll travel pretty far away from the city, and then we'll have some streets that kind of go up the mountain a little bit and come out over here, you know, and they go down here. And we'll just kind of have them intersect in these lines, if y'all can see those. I probably can, yeah. It's a little bit hard to see at certain points of the day, especially in the desert. But yeah, okay. Bush panel. Let's go ahead and put the property tax at like 4%. And let's go ahead and get some agriculture in here. Yeah, we're just growing farms in the desert, you know, no big deal. Just like normal. You know, everybody grows farms in the desert like it's nothing. Okay, so like you can kind of see the cars going out into the world, going to go work. They're 45-minute drive to the farms. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and continue on. I feel like I should make this part avenue. We'll make the insides of this into just regular streets. Alright, I guess we're out of money, so we'll just go ahead and okay, we now have okay. We don't have anything yet, but we can build industrial. We do have a small demand for that. We're still take a $20 million loan. There we go. And we'll kind of just fill this in. There we go. Looks like now they want some retail. Yep, looks like it. So let's go ahead and we'll make a retail district right in here. And these will all be avenues, just because it's a retail district, so it's going to be a little bit more busy. And I won't have any of these streets link up to the avenues outside, just to keep, oh God, why does that look like that? Let's go ahead and delete those. But yeah, I don't want to connect any of the streets with the outside because, you know, the stop signs will add a little bit, like, it's just a little bit weird with traffic congestion. So I'd rather have them all, you know, like, stop signs in the middle, and then outside would be street lights. There we go. But yeah, let's go ahead and add in some retail. I probably should make these squares a little bit bigger. I'll probably go ahead and delete some of the roads inside here so they can grow out a little bit, like in here. This will be a big shopping district area. And then we'll also delete some stuff like right there, and probably put right there, right there, right there. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Now then, onto some more little bit more of a housing. Okay, there we go. And the same thing with this, I'm not going to connect any streets up to these roads right here. And we'll kind of continue to there we go. Those are our first few shops coming in. Right there. Oh, you can see it. Where should we put our industry? Oh man, I kind of want to keep the industry a little bit of a ways away. So, but I know industry has to have a certain level of density value. So let's see. I might put density. I'm gonna put density away from the major areas, but at the same time, I'm going to build a little hamlet around them, so they can, get an extra boost in density. So this will be like kind of our little industrial district right here, and I'll kind of separate this off into halves. So this side will be like housing and retail to get the density up until we can get some other forms of like I just want to keep the pollution away from the actual city. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll go ahead and we'll kind of just square this away. And come back out here and do this, and then we'll have some stuff in there. And I'll actually take out 2 of these roads, here and here, and the rest of this can also be housing. And we're going to connect, just because I know people will probably travel in between these places anyway, or they are. I'm going to connect all of this together. There we go. That way we have some traffic won't be as bad on this road, and then coming back and just having this one road, they'll have 2 places to come in. So should be okay. How are we looking for agriculture? Oh, do we have some industrial being placed? Oh, no, we don't have any industrial. I didn't even zone it. So how could we have it? There we go. And then we'll add some streets in here. It's a little bit of a graphic glitch right there. Oh, never mind. There we go. Probably need to delete some of these roads too. Let's go ahead and delete these ones. We'll delete that. There we go. So that should be okay. Oof, how long does that go? For a long ways. Let's go ahead and delete that. So let's go ahead and zone all this stuff in. And eventually the density in this area will grow big enough to support industry. And this will kind of be like our little, I guess, a little mining town out here. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's focus on, yep, so we have our first shop right there. So pretty soon we should have actually some, do we have any density over here yet? No, not yet? No, not yet. Okay. Let's go ahead and create a blueprint for these housing over here. And we'll kind of just attach that. Kind of keep that going, and then we'll also go ahead and do this blueprint right here. And we'll kind of zone. How do I want to do this? How do I do this with here? Let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead and zone. I'll have to create one separately in the middle here. I'll do that in a minute, though. We'll kind of. I wish that in like if you pick desert or whatever like that, you would have different styles for housing. That's a little bit weird in my opinion. How are we doing on agriculture? Okay. Nothing. Yeah, I didn't think so. How are we doing on everything else? Value is good. Yeah. Oh, okay, good. I did place that in somewhat of a value area. How about density? Okay, so our density is finally kind of getting up there. Push around these parts. Okay. Looking good. Traffic is not too bad. No, it's not too bad. Okay, great. Even though that really wouldn't have mattered at this stage anyway. But let's go ahead and build some more agriculture. I really don't want to have to build my own agriculture, so I kind of want to just blueprint it. So we'll just kind of just, there we go. There we go. I'll kind of just add along to this. There we go. That should kind of lower our value, or our demand for agriculture there while we're waiting on these industries to be built up. How many people do we have now? Okay, we're not doing too bad. How much population are we getting in hourly growth? Just 2 people. How are we doing? I'm going to raise the property taxes up a little bit to get the... I think we can pay off a loan. I'm going to lower them back down because I'm kind of scared of I'll put them too high because I don't want what do you call it? Them to like pass the bill. I'm kind of scared on exactly how to get the sales tax thing. So I don't want to like jump the gun and have them set it down so low where I can't even use it. We still have plenty of enough housing to go around, so I'm not going to build any more roads. I am going to build a kind of a thing. I want it to be symmetrical, so we'll have it like this. Do it like that, yeah. And then we'll zone in the retail. Gonna make it on the outside too here. So I don't know why it's capped out at 60 frames a second. In my settings, I should have this at There used to be a setting here where you could set like your FPS to go higher or lower, but I guess they took that out. But I guess so it's always capped at 60 frames a second now, which is fine. You know, you really can't tell the difference. But, you know, I do like to see the high numbers. What is this? Wait a second. Okay. So our city's like a little hamlet now. Look at that. Oh, it's so great. Let's get up to 5,000. Come on. Can we do it, guys? Let's get to 5,000. Start putting some schools down. What do you say? Come on. Show me the money. Here we go. Come on. How are we doing over here? Let's look at some graphs. So no density over there yet. We're kind of spreading out some more density here. 0% where? Okay. Say a safe speed limit. Can I change the speed limits? If I can, that'd be great. Oh, yes, a school. Nice. Oh, what did that say? It said it had to give me a hint here. Well, I guess it's already gone now. Anyway. Alright, cool. So we now have a school. Yes. Let's go ahead and start educating our peoples. Put one over here, and then we'll have one down here. And then we'll also have one over here. There we go. And that should also really help us boost our density as well. This guy needs to go to work. Do we have any demand for agriculture jobs? No, not really. And this is all of a big value area up here because it's like a little plateau. So we'll definitely use that as like a nice neighborhood. Very like high class shops in there and stuff like that. I'm thinking this area down here is kind of going to be like a little more of a rundown little shanty town. It's like a very factory populated area. Not a lot of, the housing there is going to be more of like a, very shanty town, I would say. Probably pretty dirty and stuff like that. And this is going to be, of course, our city center right here. This block that I drew out is going to be the majority of our city center. I might put the university up here in this little plateau and call it like Plateau University or something like that. I have no idea. Let's see here. I am sad that we lost our old city, though. Like, I really am. Okay, our values. Our prosperity, excuse me, is, it's expanding that way. How are we doing in education? Yep, doing good. Crime? Oof, wow, crime is actually pretty bad. Pollution. Pollution is also pretty bad. We're gonna get parks and everything stat. Do we need some more residential? Yeah, it looks like we do. Let's go ahead and kind of get some more. There we go. So we're providing 100% education funding. Let's see here. Property taxes at 4%. That should be more than enough. We have about $8 million to spend. Right now, our population growth is about 29. Looks like it's pretty high right there. That's probably when I put down all the extra residential spaces. How are we doing on what's macros? Oh wow. Okay, so I see. Okay, so during peak, there's peak hours of retail transactions, and then there is like whenever where everybody closes, and then it starts to pick back up a little bit. Okay. Oh wow, national interest rate. Wow. It's actually national unemployment rate about 4%. Okay. What's the unemployment rate now? 15%. Wow. That is pretty high. Fuel, about 20 cents per gallon. Wow, not doing too bad. Stock index, city bond rate, about %. It's actually quite a bit of statistics to go through here now. It's very I mean, look at this. Like, wow, it's actually really interesting. Not gonna lie. How are we doing? Do we have? Oh yeah, look at that, guys. We actually have some crosswalks now, so we should start being built up a little bit here. Oh, yep, there's industry. Perfect, great, amazing. I finally have some industry built up, so that's good news. Oh, Little save game right there. Let's see here. So our retails, our shopping districts are looking pretty good too. Wow, it's 101 degrees Fahrenheit. It's crazy. Well, it is the summer, so I guess it's not really that crazy. It gets a lot hotter down where I am in the summer. Believe me. Ugh. I'm from the deep south, and it gets so hot in the summer. Oh my god, it is the worst. Just gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna place anything down yet, but I am gonna go ahead and kind of start just building roads, just for the fun of it, you know. Always love me a good grid-like structure. I'm just glad our city's expanding. It feels good to be back in the early game because the early game is so much fun where it's so fast and you can do so many things at one time. You don't have to wait for anything. It's just so nice just to be able to kind of expand. Well, I'd say probably mid game is the most fun because then you kind of have everything unlocking for you and you can do so much stuff. But it's definitely fun early game. Late game is probably my least favorite part of the game, honestly. Just trying to have to wait and it being so slow and stuff like that. Oh my god, it's so annoying to have to wait hours and hours to get to a certain population to get your next upgrade. It's just ugh, why? Why do you do this to me? But yeah, early game, mid game, super fun, super fun. Let's see. Wow, even more residential. Okay. I wish there was a way to kind of in City Skylines where you can draw out a grid. I do like the circles. I think that they add a good bit. Definitely what was needed. But they need to add the grid-like in City Skylines where you could just drag and kind of just place down a whole neighborhood if you wanted to. That helped out a lot. And especially with the way this game is, very grid oriented, it would do very, very well to take after that. But that's just me though. Those are just some of my ideas. Why'd I do that? Let's go ahead and remove that too. Should I have this connect up into here? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So we have our two little things. Density is growing. Let's take a look at it exactly. Yeah, so you kind of see it. Oh, wow, yeah, it stretched all the way over here now. Abandoned. Yeah, you can see, though, that the density has to reach a certain level before any of these industrial zones will grow. So, yeah, as you can see, right here, well, I guess with the exception of these, not a lot of density is growing, or not a lot of industry, I should say, is growing. Because of the density, it hasn't made it to those parts yet. So that's what we're waiting on, is to get it to those parts. So I feel like that's also the reason why this one went abandoned, is because maybe the value or the density was there and then it went away, so it was just all right, I'm out, and then just abandoned itself. It's a little. That might not be true. I'm not too sure about that, but that's how I feel. I kind of want to add another school in here. Where does this one go? It covers most of it. We'll just leave it as is right now. Eventually I'll add a school down here, and then it'll cover this zone, and I'm sure I'll put another school up here, cover that zone. So this looks like a parking lot. It's a retail building. Wow, look at that. Only $675 a year. Crazy. Let's go ahead and attach one of these avenues with that road right there. And it'll be good on agriculture. Well, we could probably do some with some more. There we go. Should be, yeah. So now I guess we're just waiting to hit our, what, 15,000? Is that it? I think it's 15,000. I want to say 15,000. Man, look at all those cars go. They're also coming from this way too. I might go ahead and extend this road out to right there and then kind of connect that up in there. Yeah. Seems like a good idea. And of course, they're still filling in these parts. It's being built up, density. Is apartment buildings yet? It's like a little square. Yeah, trailer park. Okay. I've got some good taxes. Not too bad, building up that industry. Building up that industry. Why do I keep on mixing it up with density and industry? Oh my god, my mouth. For some reason, we also have density up here, which is usually not the case, but they do provide better farms and stuff. Not enough prosperity. Is that what they're just doing? There's plenty of prosperity. Tons of it. For some reason, there's not a lot of prosperity over here, which worries me. How's value doing? Oh, it's kind of I saw it creep in a little bit, and so at least we're extending value. Let's see if we can pay back a little bit of our loan too. There we go. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it on that note for our first episode. I'll wait till I get to 15,000 probably and end it on that note, actually, since we're moving on up there pretty quickly now. Well, actually, we still have 1,000 more to go. Yeah, I'll probably end it back on this episode, and then I'll continue it after this, and we'll hit 15,000 pretty quickly. As you can see, we're getting a lot more density now. It's kind of really expanding quite fast now. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of our new city. Leave some comments below about what to call it. I was gonna say the crown jewel. I know that's what they call AU Dubai. Call it the crown jewel, I think, of the Middle East. But we can call it something else. We'll figure out a name. Just leave your comments below, and I'll see which one I like the best, and we're all eeny, meeny, miny, moe it. But yeah. So, guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.